I'm Nicola Tallant, and you're listening to Crime World, a podcast about criminals, drugs, and the sins of the underworld. We're Ireland's top podcast for 2025, and now we've got a new website. So if you want to learn more about crime and criminals, if you want stories, extras, and podcast subscriber specials, go to www.crimeworld.com.
So, Denise, it's probably not the more glamorous end of drug dealing. It wouldn't probably get you to Dubai and to buy an apartment, but there is an incredible trade going on in these so-called miracle slimming drugs. Most people know the name Ozempic at the very least. It's being sold on the streets of Dublin, and we set out to discover how difficult it is to find it. Tell us how first you got in touch with one of these black market dealers.
Yeah, okay. So I was added into a WhatsApp buy and sell group.
Yeah.
And obviously came across the usual counterfeit hoodies, tracksuits, vapes, cigarettes, stuff like that. And then one day an ad popped in for Mounjaro, semaglutide, weight loss injections.
Yeah, because Mounjaro is, people will know the name Mounjaro now at this stage. Ozempic was kind of the first one, the first blockbuster drug as they call it, and Mounjaro followed. So it's just for sale. There's no difficulty.
Absolutely no difficulty. I should say there was way more difficulty because it would make me look better.
Right, it would make you look well. It'd make you look more intrepid, all right.
But no, it was so easy to obtain, which is also quite frightening.
Yeah.
So once the ad popped up, I messaged the seller, a lovely woman from the inner city, who told me that her daughter was actually on the same drugs as she was selling and had great success. She'd lost 3 stone.
Yeah.
I was obviously posing as, someone that was really eager to lose weight before Christmas.
Yeah.
And she didn't talk about any, I suppose, side effects. I was told her I was nervous, and she kind of let me know like how simple it was and that she'd show me how to inject. And basically then I just asked her what the next steps would be like in terms of like how much it would cost and where I could obviously pick it up off her.
And you picked it up as if you were picking up an ounce of cocaine or something like that, did you?
Yeah, I pulled up in my car in the inner city. I won't say the exact location, and then just gave her a call on WhatsApp, and then she just ran out of her flat complex.
Yeah.
The goods in hand, and it was very, very quick. I mean, I think it was like in and out 2 minutes. I think I was like, where do I inject it? What do I do? And
okay, and this is what you got, right?
Yeah.
So it's called tirzepatide. Right. So that's one of the newer drugs in the same sort of category, is it?
Yeah, it's basically Mounjaro.
I'll hand it up for. Remember now when we were always on YouTube, but
tap your nails now.
But I don't even know what that means. but most people obviously listen to it on the audio, but it's in. Well, it looks like a very official
it looks
box.
very legit, doesn't it?
Yeah. So what is this and how much did it cost you?
Okay, so it cost me €250.
Yeah.
It was being sold, obviously there's different doses that you can take. So the lowest is like 0.25. So she was saying that I should start off the lowest dose and it would last me for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
So 250 is actually a really bargain price for that, because when you go to the pharmacy, that's going to cost you about 240, 250 a month.
So this will do you for 8 weeks.
Yeah, if you're on the lowest dose.
On the lowest dose.
Yeah. And obviously that's what people start off with. You have to start at the lowest dose.
And it's 250. And if you go into the chemist, that could cost you even more. Is that the reality?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Which then it's confusing economics in terms of, why are they making the money? You'd have to wonder.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I feel like I don't know where they're actually. I know there are some like anecdotal, instances where they're going abroad to pick up like a numerous amount of pens in like Turkey, and the prices are very low, abroad. But then some other people are, have suppliers that, and they're getting in touch with that are bringing the product into the country. So you'd have to imagine that the markup is.
And it comes with this. This is an injecting pen, I presume, is it?
This is the pen.
Yeah.
And then you can see the needles.
Oh, right, okay.
Separately.
Separately, is it, in there? I can't see anything because I'm blind. But.
You should buy your glasses. Yeah, there's 10 different needles. So you basically pop the needle off and then pop it onto the pen and then inject into your stomach.
Into your stomach?
Yeah.
Once a day, like?
Yeah.
So,
no, sorry, not once a day, once a week.
Once a week only,
Once a week, yeah.
And so what does it do? Like, do we know? And obviously, you're very
oh yes,
up on the science of these things. But
yeah, so they're basically prescription medication that mimic a hormone that suppress your hunger.
Yeah.
They control your blood sugar, reduce hunger, and slow digestion, and they basically mimic that hormone that make you feel full.
Yeah,
fuller longer.
So they were developed, I think, as a
for type 2 diabetes,
because to do with the insulin in them.
Yeah.
And one of the effects of the drug is that it's the food gets absorbed slower into your system, I think, so you feel full longer.
Yeah. And then they realised basically during that people were losing drastic amounts of weight, and then it became available then on the market.
Yeah, and but it's not just you can go in and ask for it.
No.
Like, obviously...
there's strict criteria that you have to meet.
And there is a reason for that, is because it's not, just a cartel of keeping people away from drugs. But there is a reason, is that the side effects, while, relatively minimal for most people, they can be serious as well.
They can be very extreme. Yeah, absolutely. So you have to have a BMI of over 30 if you go into your GP. And then I think a BMI of 27 if you have other weight-related issues.
Yeah.
Which is actually quite lenient, because in the UK it's a BMI of 40.
Yeah.
So it's really, really strict. And this is, I suppose, another reason why people are going underground, because they want access to it. They want to lose a stone or half a stone before whatever occasion. And they'll never meet that criteria in their own doctors.
So if you go in and just say, look, I'm put on a few pounds and I want to go away and I want to go to the Canaries or whatever.
No.
They're not going to give it to you.
You're not going to get it, no.
Because it's regarded as being cosmetic.
Absolutely.
Now, the reason, of course, is that there are some of these side effects. I mean, it's even been fatal, hasn't it?
It's actually a really sad case in the UK. I think it was last May, Karen McGonigal. She was only 53. And again, like that, she wanted to lose weight for a special occasion, and she went into her local salon and they injected her with semaglutide.
Yeah.
And she died like four days later.
Yeah.
And absolutely harrowing. I think she was a mum of 4.
Yeah.
And wanted the quick results, but obviously it was a black market drug and wasn't administered under the correct circumstances.
No, and of course it's like the economics of it are interesting, because there's I suppose it's not going to, if somebody is selling it for 250 to you, they're presumably making, who knows, but maybe 50 to 100 quid on the side for themselves. So this woman, like, we didn't try and name her or picture her for the reason that, when it comes to illegal dealing, it's genuinely at the lowest end of the spectrum. I mean, she wasn't, she was nice to you and
she was a lovely woman.
Yeah.
They always are, aren't they?
But they're not always, I suppose, but certainly she
Anyone
was.
I deal with is always lovely.
But, like, you've got that now, you've bought it, but
you don't know what's in it.
There's no way of knowing what's in it.
Yeah, that's the issue. So I think the Health Products Regulatory Authority, that is a mouthful, they have said that there's been a 15-fold increase in the amount of seized counterfeit drugs, and they did some independent testing, and so did Eli Lilly, which is the company that produced Mounjaro.
Yeah.
And they highlighted that some of the vials were contaminated, that they didn't have the correct dosage, and that there was also unknown impurities found in it as well. So the message is loud and clear that you do not know what you're injecting yourself with.
Yeah, because there's literally no way of knowing.
No.
And I think what we've seen as well, and you wrote recently about the other sort of side of the prescription drug trade, which is the benzodiazepines and those types of drugs. And what we've seen with them, because there have been quite a lot of fatalities and overdoses, is that the dosages of them can be really, really off.
Yeah.
So you can, even within a packet of 5 of them, one of them can be really, really strong, and one of them not. So, like, there's a huge risk.
There is. And I feel like you said, because it's like the lower stakes, that people don't really understand or recognise that. And I think when it comes in a package like that, and you're being reassured, like, this woman was so reassuring, and she was so lovely, like, this is going to work for you. And I have so many people on it, and my daughter has lost 3 stone. I feel like if you're in that situation that you're really desperate, to lose that weight, that you would absolutely like have no qualms about taking it. So that's
she didn't say where she got it from or anything like that.
No, I didn't want to spook her. And
Did you not? No.
Who her supplier was.
Yeah.
But I told her that, you know, my friends might be interested, and she said I have lots more where that came from.
I mean, how difficult was it? Like, so if you go on some of the old buy and sell sites, people used to put up ads for cannabis and things like that and other drugs. I mean, it's not as if these things are being monitored all the time, are they?
Absolutely not. It's not like if you go onto TikTok or your social media, like it's so easy to connect.
Yeah.
And pick these drugs up. I mean, it was as easy as being added into a buy and sell WhatsApp group. Like that was the hardest part.
Now, in the previous article, you did speak to another dealer who was basically selling all of these types of things. And was this person making a lot of money? Would you say?
I don't think they actually divulged how much. Yeah. He didn't actually divulge how much, but yeah, he was making a decent living.
Yeah.
I mean, that was his only source of income.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like there was no specifics mentioned, but obviously it has to be lucrative. Like he's been in this for a long time, and you would imagine.
And he was speaking about, you know, dealing with sort of very regular people in it, like that. It wasn't as if he was going out in a street corner and trying to sell. Like it was mostly benzodiazepines and even fentanyl. He described having not being aware. Like he was selling those prescription pain medications, which are very, very dangerous.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but I suppose like with him, I don't think he wasn't even bothered when it came to selling these things because it just wasn't worth time or money for him. Like
no. So they have put out these warnings about these medications in Ireland, but it doesn't look like it's really clicking in, does it?
No, it doesn't. I just don't think people are aware of the risks, and I think because that was the first family in the UK to come out publicly and speak about that death. I don't think other families are ready to come forward yet. Yeah. So until I suppose we see maybe an outpouring of those kind of situations where people have actually sadly died because of this, then I think people are still going to take risks, especially when you know it is so expensive right now to obtain this kind of medicine.
Now, my sort of peer group, I don't know anybody I don't think
You're not?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, nobody that's publicly said to me I'm on Ozempic or anything like that. Yeah, I don't think so. Like, do you know a lot of people?
Well, friends of friends. Friends of friends. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's everywhere now.
Is it?
And I think it all came to the surface in 2022 when Hollywood was just awash with all these really.
I mean, some of them really lost a lot of weight, didn't they?
A lot of weight, and then obviously it trickled down, and
But it's in the sort of general.
It's absolutely mainstream now. I think it's more unusual for people not to be on it.
No, really,
to a certain extent. No, I do think it. Like, I mean, I think most people will have friends that are on it or are.
And are they all getting it legitimately? Do you think? I know you probably don't know, but.
Anyone that I know that's on it has gotten it legitimately.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone that has went down the black market route, but...
And anecdotally, like, are they ever suffering any of these side effects? What are they like mostly like?
Nausea, extreme nausea. Okay. I suppose gastro issues.
Yeah. Sweats and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, some people can suffer sweats. Like some of the side effects are really extreme.
Yeah.
And I can't think of them right now.
But do you stay on it forever then? Like, or do
I think so. Basically, it's been documented the people that have come off it, you gain the weight back pretty quickly and then some. So it's not like a short-term solution. You need to be on it like for life, basically, if you want to maintain that weight loss, because you have no desire to eat. Like I have, anecdotally heard about people that have, will sit down and make their dinner, and then as soon as they sit down, they have absolutely no desire to eat that dinner. Like, it's just that hunger cue, and the food noise just completely disappears.
Oh, really?
Which is amazing for some people that obviously do suffer in that respect. But also it's really dangerous as well for people that have disordered eating and are coming across this kind of content online and then have access to it.
Yeah.
That woman didn't ask me like what I weighed or, there was no kind of...
Do you have any other pre-existing conditions?
Conditions and nothing like that. It was basically just like, give me the cash and this is how you inject yourself.
Yeah.
She didn't want to know, so...
Look, I suppose the reality is as soon as somebody makes something illegal, somebody is going to start selling it. But it's amazing the the economics of it, that you could actually buy it on the street in theory, for as cheap or even cheaper than it's being sold in the shops.
I know, and it's amazing the quantity that's going into the country as well. The demand is absolutely huge. And then the company Eli Lilly that manufacture Manjaro upped the price in September, I think it was. So I think it almost doubled in price. So it was just completely out of reach for a lot of people. So that's just another reason why so many people are taking advantage.
Yeah, I mean, it does happen sometimes with cannabis when it's made legal that people still buy it illegally because it's cheaper, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, you can try it there now.
I can try it, yeah. Well, look, it might get me through Christmas anyway, you know what I mean? I'll consider it, Denise.
Okay, thanks.